Did you know that was IPA day?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I had some IPAs in the fridge, ready. I'm getting some mad air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in elementary school, I jumped off a screen and ripped my t-shirt twice.
Well,
that was like...
I'm just thinking, if I don't be careful, I could end up going through the camera with this shit.
Woo! That. So we are having beer talk with Adam Graham from Fact.
Spray it in the air. Spray it in the air.
So before we go into gossip time,
Okay.
Can you tell us about your latest release?
The latest release is it's an album that came out in March
4th.
March 4th. You remember it better than I do.
It's called KT Heat.
It is. Do you know why it's called KT Heat?
No.
Because we all get super hot when we look at Katy Perry. So we named it KT Heat. You see? It's nothing to do with the band members' individual names.
So are you all Katy Perry fans?
Definitely. I'm not the biggest Katy Perry fan in the band.
So you actually will like someone to show up with whipped cream,
I would
cans
love that.
on their bras.
Yeah. Anybody with big boobs, basically. If they want to show up and
Cupcake titties.
Supplement them in some way. Cupcakes, rockets, cream, fireworks,
gummy bears, lollipops.
A bra made of gummy bears.
That exists, and they have those the hard candy ones already.
Okay, yeah. I think gummy bears would be better though, because
see-through.
See-through is part of it, but also the kind of the physical, when you have to gnaw it and like chew it to get through it.
Yeah.
You see? I would imagine it's like a sports bra. I don't...
Yeah,
kind of. But I don't wear, obviously, a bra. But if I did, I'd wear a gummy bear.
And it comes in multiple colors, right?
Oh, I'd say so. You'd have to have lots of different... You'd have to all of them.
You'd mix it or something.
Definitely. They'd have to be, yeah. Gummy bears mixed... Yeah. Gummy bears mixed with cream.
Would you ever have gummy bears in your music video?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to have a Haribo-themed video.
Haribo-themed music video.
Yeah, if possible. Or if we could get Haribo to sponsor us, that would be fantastic. That would be the best thing that could ever happen to the band.
What kind of companies sponsor bands? It's usually like Monster or Red Bull.
There's a lot of companies that sponsor tours, so yeah, drinks companies.
Yeah.
There's
alcohol
companies as well, and then you get loads of clothing companies too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Lots of brands get involved. So,
yeah.
But unfortunately, Haribo don't seem to.
So Haribo, if you're watching this,
if you'd like to sponsor a band and make me a shirt like this out of gummy bears.
Unicorn. Oh, speaking of music videos, your music video for The Way Down.
Yeah.
There's actually 2 versions of it.
There are.
And then there's one smartphone specific one.
There is.
And that actually has the world record for the longest, not time, but not the length of the video itself, but on the smartphone, it's like
the longest.
I can't explain it. 134,735 pixels long.
I mean, that is incredible. It's out of this world. It's perhaps, again, that's the second best thing that's probably ever happened to the band.
But before this, you had the PC version.
We did.
A different music video, though.
Yeah, we did.
So for those of you who haven't watched this yet, you watch it on your smartphone.
You do.
And the band members, they free fall, right? You move the screen and the band members fall through, they keep falling down, right?
Just keep falling and falling.
And that length that they're able to fall on the screen, the programmed length, is the longest in the world. There's no other smartphone music video that is programmed that long.
So basically,
built that long.
We've fallen further than anybody else in the world on a smartphone.
But it's a positive fall.
It's a positive fall. It's not a fall where you crash and burn and die at the end.
Not the rock bottom kind, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Can you actually hit rock bottom on that?
I think when you hit the bottom, there's like a big, sphere, and it kind of I think that hits the ground. I think we hit the ground, then that hits the ground and kills us.
It's like the wrecking ball video.
I think
Miley Cyrus took the idea from your video then.
I think we probably stole it from her.
Oh, okay.
If we're being honest, or it's hard to explain. But if you've got your phone and there's like a performance scene on it, and if you're watching a performance scene and you move your phone, it changes the angle at which you see the performance. So it's not the camera itself that's moving; you're moving the camera.
So if I wanted to just watch Adam Graham play, I can just go.
You could do that if you were that much of a
Adam fan.
Or that much of a fan, yeah.
Yeah.
Although there's only one of those, and it's my mum.
How many takes did it take?
Quite a lot. We seemed to be there for about 3 days. It wasn't 3 days, but it seemed to take forever. We did 2 videos in one day that day. You see.
Oh, which one?
We did that one, and we did the one for the song called Wait.
Okay.
Where a big Australian guy came in and got really angry with us.
For what?
For playing. That's like the video. That's the.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Oh
I
my
gotta cut this part out. Hold on.
That's the music's so loud.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why he's so pissed off.
I see.
And then like he climbs up a ladder. Why there was a ladder in the studio, I'm not sure. And he climbs up to the top of the ladder and starts shouting at us from the top of the ladder. But then you think, well, we could hear you better if you were down next to us.
Yeah.
So he comes down and he stands in the middle and he shouts at us some more. And that's it.
I have to watch. I haven't watched this.
It's not as technologically exciting as the other one. Now it's just a straight video.
So Fact is actually, sadly, gonna break up. Yeah.
Dry your eyes.
And then at the same time, it's the 15th anniversary.
Well, the 15th anniversary was actually last year.
Yeah. The ZEP tour.
Yeah, but apparently the 15th anniversary site still exists, even though it's the 16th year this year of the band.
It's going to change. 16th.
It's definitely not going to change.
No.
So let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that it all finishes in the 15th year.
Fact will keep living on in your heart.
In your heart, in your mind, in your mini disc players.
Is there actually a statement that you can give us on the breakup?
Yeah. We're breaking up.
We're breaking up. That's it.
That's the statement.
Don't get nosy. Because although Fact is breaking up, you're going to be doing something else, right?
I'll definitely do something else.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Because my life is not going to end when the band ends. And nobody's life is going to end when the band ends. So we will definitely do something after that.
Something's going to happen.
Whether that something is, it could be become homeless.
Or start a Haribo art project or something.
It could be start a Haribo art project. It could be another band. It could be become an air hostess.
It can be...
Hostess? Host?
A host?
Steward? An air steward.
Oh, I thought you meant like at
it could become an actual host.
Okay, yeah.
I'd have to
or
dye
alcohol.
My hair. Yeah. I mean, anything could happen. Literally,
anything can happen.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
That's true. And if you want to be updated, you have to follow Adam on his Instagram, which is at I'm going to put it right here.
Here, add skills.
At skills, right there. You actually have a picture with Carrie Pammy there.
I do.
How was she?
She was wonderful. We hit it off like old friends. We're not old friends.
She was actually interested in your tattoos, right?
She was very interested. And I told her that she should get some tattoos. And she said, I can't, I'll get sacked. And I was thinking, how are you going to get sacked from being a pop star?
Yeah.
If you're a pop star, you own it. You're not going to get sacked. No one's sacking Taylor Swift. Who's going to sack her?
I don't know, maybe, I can't say.
Are there some dark forces at work here?
The dark forces are going to sack her.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I said she should get something cute, like
a bunny or something.
Exactly, a pigeon.
A pigeon?
Yeah. That kind of thing. She should get something cute. And she said, I'd like to. And then she said, well, does it hurt? And I said, well, yeah, but not forever. Yeah. Like anything.
Pain is not forever.
Exactly.
It's
only momentary.
It's only momentary.
Yeah. So, if you've just gone through a rough breakup with anybody, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, You could divorce your parents if you wanted to.
Or your pet pigeon.
Or your pet pigeon. Maybe your pigeon died. Just remember that the pain you're feeling now is proof that you're human, proof that you're alive, and it won't last forever, and you'll be able to look back on it.
Confirm your existence with that pain.
Exactly. Own your pain.
Own it.
Own it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's actually a good song title. Own your pain.
For a metal band, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for like Kitty or something.
With like, like Kitty with like pigeons flying across.
I think it could be really good.
Yeah.
And
So you actually have a song called Pain, and then the chorus is you must endure your pain. That's the chorus.
Well, there you go.
So
I'm not saying
you're psychic.
Own it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Enduring it.
Part 2.
Yeah, enduring it.
Endure your pain.
Own it.
Own your pain.
Own your pain.
Sorry. Own your pain. Speaking of songs, the top 5 songs currently played on AWA.
Yes.
Number 5, 8.
Yes.
4, Drag.
Yes.
Number 3, Wait.
Yeah.
Number 2, Slip of the Lip. And the most popular song is Fact of Life. Fact fans using AWA tend to play these 5 songs the most.
Okay, so those 10 Fact fans on AWA.
There's actually over 2,000 that favored your page.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Well, that's...
So, do you want to talk about any of these songs?
I can talk about the last 3, but the top 2. Well, I was there for that one.
Because you actually wrote the songs before you even joined the band, like as an official member. It helped out.
I helped out.
Yeah.
I didn't write the songs, but I helped out. I helped out with the lyrics and I helped out with the melodies.
Yeah.
Since like 2009.
So you helped out writing the songs.
Well, to a point there. To a point. But yeah, the last 3 are from when I joined the band.
Ape, there's actually a cool music video for that, the lyric video.
There is. Yeah. That is a cool music video. I think we probably should have pushed that one a bit more.
Yeah.
But hey, who am I to question the powers that be?
Can you talk about how about Wait?
Wait was the first song that we released off the new album. And it's the one with the Australian guy going mad in the video.
Yeah. On the ladder. First, the songwriting process. Like,
we wrote it in a place in Chiba. We went to... There's like a big... I don't know what to call it. It's like
a warehouse.
It's not a warehouse.
A shack.
No. It's not a shack.
An underground S&M bar.
No. It's like a... There's like gyms. There's a sports hall. There's basketball courts. There's lots of like...
A multi-purpose room.
It's not just one room though.
It's like a guessing game.
There's lots of rooms. It's like a complex of lots of different... You know, there's music rooms, there's sports rooms. I think it's for schools and stuff like that if they want to go and like practice football together or whatever.
Okay.
And obviously we went there to play music instead of practice football. But we sat in a room and we just jammed. All the songs on this new album were just like from us jamming in a room.
So when you write songs, it happens in like one specific couple of weeks. It's not like they happen separately and you just come together and record them.
For this album, it happened in the space of like 2 weeks.
In that multi-purpose complex.
You can use that in the complex because you can use the room 24 hours a day.
Oh, okay.
So we just used it when we felt like it.
Nice.
So that was how. That's not always how I would write songs. Sometimes I do it on my own in my bedroom, but that for this album that was the way.
And all the lyrics are written by you.
This time, yeah. Because we basically in the past we've written in Japanese and translated into English,
which was like really difficult.
Yeah, because then it's really difficult because the way you say things in Japanese is not the same.
Yeah, like you can't find the exact phrase to actually make up for that beautiful, I don't know, that the nuance. You can't translate that. Exactly. At the same time, you got to make sure it fits the syllables for the songs, and
when we've written in the past, that's been one of like the hardest things to take lyrics that were in Japanese, translate them into English in the first place, then make them sound more like lyrics in English.
Yeah. And
when you do that, then you might change the meaning of them in Japanese, the original meaning. So then you have to translate back into Japanese again.
Yeah.
And that was quite a tough process. But this time, just wrote all in English and then gave it to a translator and said,
it's much easier that way, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the worst when a band comes up to you and they're like, can you translate these? I'm like, you don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's not. I've got a lot of friends that do that kind of work, like translating band lyrics.
But if you have the music, it makes sense, but sometimes you can't.
It's really tough. I think if you want to do it properly, you have to sit down with the person that wrote the lyrics in the first place and get them to explain it. Yeah, because otherwise you're not going to get a good translation.
Exactly. Yeah. What was the most difficult song to write on this album?
On this new album?
Personally, yeah. On KTH.
The most difficult one to write. They all came quite easily, to be honest.
Okay.
There wasn't any one that was like, oh my god,
I can't finish this.
No. Difficult to record. There was a few. I don't know. It's a good question. No, they all came pretty easily. I don't think there was one where it was like we forced it. It was just kind of just quite an easy.
What's the most memorable song
on
that stands out personally for you?
I think
that you want to discuss with us.
I think
story time.
Memorable. I think.
That word sounds so sappy. Memorable.
Well, I think The Way Down was memorable in a way just because it doesn't sound like anything Facts have done before. It's slow, and it's more kind of like a
mellow,
groovy, kind of thing. Exactly.
It's good for swings.
It's good for swings, definitely. You have to swing really slow though.
Swing slow.
Yeah, I think, and that was the first song that we wrote for the record as well. We kind of just sat down and
it started from there then.
Yeah, and it's just funny because none of the other songs on the album sound like that either. They're all quite hard and fast, and that one song was like really slow and really different to the rest. So that was memorable.
And you still chose that as one of the songs to make a music video for.
I wasn't consulted about that at all. So.
Well,
so hey, awkward.
Awkward moment. So if you were to create a playlist on Awa, what theme would you make it? Because we have a lot of interesting themes.
I'd make it Be Tough.
Be Tough. That's so like it'll be like a bro album. I mean, a playlist.
No, to be honest, I think playlists are good for a specific purpose. If you, for example, if you are working out in the gym, you might want a playlist for your workout.
Yeah.
With that specific purpose in mind. So I think I tend to not have any specific purpose in mind ever, at all. So it's really tough for me to kind of say I'd make a playlist for this kind of mood because my mood changes from second to second. But if I was in the gym, if I went to the gym, then I definitely make a playlist for being in the gym.
But when I cook,
and
I'm cutting vegetables, I always kiss my muscles too. Like
definitely.
So that can be a multi-purpose playlist.
It could be for cooking or for being in the gym. But yeah, definitely make a kind of like a high adrenaline.
Okay, so again, more of a up tempo, but still strong and heavy.
It'd have to be strong and heavy, I think, for the gym. Because I'm thinking about being tough.
Beefing it up. But what are some songs that you'll definitely include in there?
I would definitely include Fucking Hostile by Pantera.
Okay.
Definitely.
For sure.
That would have to be in there. Because that gets the blood flowing.
It gets adrenaline pumping.
Exactly. So that would definitely be in there. I think I'd include something by Hatebreed.
Hatebreed, yeah. Also available on Awa.
Is that available on
Awa? It is.
And Pantera too?
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is wonderful. It's almost as if I prepared these answers.
I know, right? I was like...
I would, something fast, something hard. I'd go for something by Modern Life is War. I'm not sure if that's
No, unfortunately not.
I've broken the streak. But
Modern Life is War is where it's I wish they came back.
Possibly the song Dead Ramones, because that's
Dead Ramones.
It's just because it's upbeat and it's
A lot of periods in there.
A lot of periods in there. What else? What other kind? You see, it has to be something quite groovy, I think, for
groovy, but still, I don't know, helps you lift those extra weights.
Exactly. I mean, because like this band, Dillinger Escape Plan. It's one of my favourite bands, but I don't think it would suit working at the gym because the time signatures are all over the place, and it'd be very difficult to kind of.
You're right. If it's too fast or if it's too slow, it won't work out. Like there's actually those songs that specifically meets that tempo when you run or when you lift the weights. I don't know. There's always a good song for that.
Well, I think so. Like Dillinger Escape Plan, it's like the best band. Maybe there is a workout that you could do that would fit with Dillinger Escape Plan songs. You'd be all over the place. You'd look like you were having some kind of fit, to be honest. But it could be a good workout. You'd be all over the shop. There's no kind of...
So like post-workout when you're on the ground having a seizure, you're like... I wrestled a bear once.
Well...
relating to unicorns.
Oh, yeah. I wrestled a bear once. We toured with them.
Also available on AWA. I'm like selling this out,
I like to shout out to Stephen.
Hey, Courtney.
I've never met Courtney. We toured with him before Courtney joined the band. So...
Did you watch any music videos?
I did, for Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, yeah. Green Eyes and Gift of Death.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Great band, great guys.
Yeah.
Great tunes, great oldies, good times, good beer.
If you were to slay a dragon while on a unicorn, or a Pegasus in that case, what's going to be that BGM for you?
For slaying a dragon on a unicorn?
Yeah. Power metal.
Well, yeah, power metal would probably be fitting for it, but if I was slaying a dragon, it'd have to be something really aggressive and really kind of
gory.
Nasty. Because how many dragons are there? Not too many.
It can be a hydra.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, to kill an endangered species, you'd have to be quite a brutal guy, and you'd have to be in a really brutal mood as well.
Like that dentist who killed that.
Exactly.
Cecil the lion.
Exactly. So for me to do that to a dragon, I'd have to be. There's a band called Pissgrave.
Okay. Is that like a gore, not gore, grindcore band?
It's not grindcore. It's kind of. Well, I guess it's like death metal.
Okay.
And they just released an album called Suicide Euphoria.
Okay.
And that's possibly the soundtrack to
Slaying a Dragon.
I would say, yeah. I think power metal would be a good way to go. If you were Dragon Force, obviously.
It's on the way to the castle.
Yeah, Dragon Force or something like when you're riding there to do the deed.
When you're riding that cloud with the thunderbolts and
exactly. But when you're actually in the business of like cutting a dragon's head off, and there's guts and gore everywhere.
You need to switch songs.
And Pissgrave is possibly.
Pissgrave.
Yeah.
That can maybe be a good playlist.
Killing dragons.
Songs to kill dragons too. Killing endangered species. Oh, mythological creatures too.
Yeah, I think killing endangered species is something that I would kind of steer away from. But mythological ones,
What was it? WWC?
WWF. WWC?
The panda.
That's WWF.
Yeah.
WWC. You're thinking of WWE.
You're right. Not wrestling.
You're thinking of wrestling.
Yeah.
But yeah, WWF. It's not a soccer field.
So right now we're mobbing in the basketball court.
Yeah.
Because some kid wanted to use a magical swing.
He said it was magic.
Because of this.
Maybe it was this. Maybe this gave him...
He saw sparkles, right? He saw sparkles.
So now we're in the basketball court. And
That's right.
This right here is the net.
This is actually a small basket. You can't actually play a game here. This is actually...
this is just for practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the three-point line will be over there.
Would be over there, yeah. You almost have to be outside.
Someone didn't plan this right.
They didn't really, did they? Maybe this is why Japan's no good at basketball.
Soccer.
Well,
what's a good song
for soccer?
That's weird though.
Well,
because you don't listen to music when you play soccer.
Well, there's lots of good songs for. I've just got to say, in England we call it football.
Football.
I don't know if this is on our, but New Order.
New Order.
New Order in the England squad of 1990. did a fantastic song together.
Yeah.
Where John Barnes rapped in it.
I thought you were gonna like bring up Ricky Martin or something.
Ricky Martin for football.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I think Ricky Martin when he mentions football.
Do you think he likes football? And also, there's another one from 1996. These are all these golden oldies, but it's the Lightning Seeds.
The Lightning Seeds.
That might be on our as well.
I'll have to check that out.
It's the Lightning Seeds and Frank Skinner and David Baddiel, and they did a song called Three Lions. And it's also about the England football team. And it's interesting that I'm talking to you about the England national team, because I couldn't care less what happens to England. I only care if United win or,
Yeah.
I don't really... So, Manchester United.
Yeah.
If you're talking about United songs that might be on our, then you're looking at the United team of, I think it was 1994, with Status Quo. Status Quo must be on our.
I'll look that up.
It has to be. And they did a song called Come On You Reds. So
I'm creating like a virtual playlist right now.
All my recommendations.
I'm gonna hit it right now.
Pissgrave. And the Lightning Seeds. The Lightning Seeds is not a recommendation though, really.
Not really.
They just did this one song that was football related. That's that's all.
How does that come about though? Does the team approach them?
I think whether it's the team or whether it's, in England's case, it's probably the FA, so like the governing body of the football world.
I mean, you're the biggest football freak I know personally, and you have to have one song you wrote about football.
One song I wrote about football?
Yeah.
Well, there's not actually one song I wrote about football, but there is, fact, have a side project.
Yeah.
Called CO3.
CO3?
Which probably is on our, because it came out on Avex.
Okay.
So, that came out a few years ago, like about 4 or 5 years ago. And on one of those songs, they asked me to rap.
Wait, how come I haven't heard this before?
I have no idea.
Are you hiding it from us?
I'm not, there's a video for it.
Secret project.
Well, they asked me to rap, and I said I have absolutely no qualifications in the rap business whatsoever, other than, I listen to it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make me a good rapper. But hey, I'll give it a go. So I did give it a go, and I ended up rapping about Wayne Rooney. So that's, about football, kind of.
It is.
It's about a football player.
It's related for sure.
And that could also be on your playlist from our. Yeah. It's got to be on our. That it has to be.
I'll link it right here.
Yeah, it's called Let's Get Out of Here.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
CO3. Yeah. H2O almost.
H2O almost, or CO2 almost.
CO2 almost.
Just one molecule away.
But what's that? CO3 is.
CO3 is. I'm not sure actually.
Is that some like air pollutant?
It sounds like something bad, doesn't it? CO3.
Right, yeah.
I like H2SO4.
What's that?
I think, is that like sulfuric acid? It might be. H2SO4. It sounds like it's some kind of acid to me.
I mean, I failed the chemistry, so I wouldn't know.
And I didn't take chemistry to any kind of constructive level. I gave it up when I was like 15 or 16. So.
And you switched to the violin.
I actually played the trumpet.
Took the trumpet, yeah.
I did play the trumpet, but again I gave that up. I'm a slacker. I give things up. What can I say?
How did you pick up the guitar?
Like this.
With Pissgrave playing.
I was 15, I think.
Yeah.
And my dad and mum got me. That's a funny way around of saying it, isn't it?
My parents.
Mum and dad.
Yeah.
But dad and mum, whichever way, it was the same two people, and they gave me a guitar for my birthday because I was heavily interested in bands of the time, like Nirvana, and Alice in Chains, and Soundgarden.
I'm waiting for Hole. No.
Hole. Close up. So yeah, I was listening to those kind of, grunge bands at the time, and I wanted to learn how to play those songs. And so my parents got me a guitar. I didn't know what to do with it at first, but then, picked it up and went from there. And now I'm a world famous rock star. What can you say?
The first song you actually learned to play in its entirety.
I can tell you the first song that I learned to play and sing, because I learned to play a few songs and I can't remember what, but I learned to play, play the songs through on guitar. But for me, I like to sing more than I like to play guitar. So singing and playing at the same time was like a key thing for me. So the first song that I learned to play and sing at the same time was About a Girl by Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
Because it's quite easy to do. It wasn't easy at the time. Didn't know what I was doing, but
But you're still not a Courtney Love fan.
I am not, no. And I would recommend that everybody watches a documentary called Soaked in Bleach. Go check it out.
Did you watch Montage of Hell?
Yeah, I did. I watched Montage of Heck.
Montage of Heck, that's what it is.
I did watch that. And it was like visually it was quite nice, but I think if you want more juicy facts, Soaked in Bleach is the one. Soaked in Bleach? Yeah. Okay. If you want to know the true story.
The true story? So if you wanted to see more images of you flexing and kissing your muscles, where can we go?
The best place would be my Instagram.
Instagram.
And that is...
Which is?
Here.
Right there.
Around here. It's @adskills. The reason that I have that name is because that's the name I used in the CO3 video that we were talking about a little bit earlier.
That's your rap name.
That's my rap
your
name.
Stage name. Like T-Swizzle.
I never intend to rap ever again, so, but that's the name I use for Instagram. That's the best place to follow. And I put up all sorts of interesting photos of beer. So if you like beer, beer and, stuff. If you like beer and stuff, that's the place.
Your Instagram is full of beer and backstage tour life photos.
Yeah.
And occasional food, which looks really, really good.
It's it's literally just my everyday. It's what I do every day. So, come and check it out.
So nosy fact fans,
fans,
nowhere to go.
If you want to know more,
get the 411.
And it's like kind of it's more interesting, I would say, than following the official Twitter, because the official Twitter only gives out official news. Whereas I talk about all sorts of stuff on mine, so come with me.
That's true.
Have a go.
All right. Bye, Adam.